Today I'd like to talk about horses who's physically sensitive. And to you out there who have this problem, you can see typically a horse that can't stand still or will bite after you when you're trying to brush it. So my advice to you is doing the stimming. And stimming is all about closing down the nervous system physically. So I would never brush, I don't have a brush in my hand, but I would never do just like, like that on a physically sensitive horse. I would take the brush and do like that, and then with a flat hand, and brush, and a flat hand, and brush, and a flat hand. And you'll see a huge difference. Good luck out there.
Hello, today I'd like to talk about when dogs get car sick. And many of you dog owners tell me that your dogs get a panic attack just before going into the car and what to do about it. And typically I see two reasons for that animal behavior. First thing is they get car sick. So what to do about it? Well, what to do about when the humans are car sick? Open the window and make sure that the dog is able to look out the window. There's fresh air in there. And most importantly, tell them for how many minutes or hours are we going to drive. The next thing is the resilient energy and the total resistant of going into the car is about the anxiety, am I coming back home? So just trust me on this one. The dogs do have biological clocks in there. Tell them, why are we going? What is the purpose? How long are we going to drive for? And when are we going back home? And promise the dog that you are coming back home with.
Today I'd like to talk about horses who's afraid of the trimmer. We have so many horses who have that problem out there. So this girl, she comes from Sweden, right? Yeah. She used to be heavily sedated when they need to cut her hair or use the trimmer. And this is the third time I'm standing here with the trimmer in my hand. And the whole idea about this is me visualizing not a trimmer, but like a candy floss thing, and with the energy of love and care. So when I hold it in my hand, I have the energy and the feeling and the thought of love and care, love and care. And this was not a possibility 2 months ago. I never turn on the sound before I know that she's calmer and has no reaction when I have the trimmer. So good luck out there.
Hello, today I like to talk about when animals are picky with the food or picky on food. And in my experience, that's not a possibility. Animals are just such clever souls, so they don't eat the things they can't digest or are allergic to or can't, take in their system. And that's not the same thing as being selective with the food. For example, a lot of dog owners know, we call it barf feeding here, that barf feeding is the new black. It's a good idea. But many dogs can't break down the protein. So you can't say that barf feeding is a great idea for all dogs. Many dogs suffer from gluten allergy, can't take in starch. The same go with horses. So we have still many things to learn about how simple it is being an animal, and we could all learn from that.